I normally think about this subject of telling a story that transforms my life. Why we are in so much pain in and around us is because we've believed a story, we've believed other people's stories of philosophies that are not our own stories. We are walking in the footsteps of other people's lives. Certain people from our childhood kept reprogramming our mind or programmed our minds that certain things are right and other things are wrong. And this kept us, in this cycle. This is right according to them. And you are restricted on how you must progress in life. These restrictions build up because our subconscious memories do store the information, impressed to our minds. If somebody kept on telling you in your childhood that you can never be successful, time came and you believed such statement. I personally believe in affirmations, but only if I'm affirming the truth. Now, if somebody is telling me I'm not going to be this, I'm not looking good, I'm not handsome, somebody is not beautiful, somebody is not tall enough, somebody is, this programming from our childhood, our guardians, our, relatives, the people we lived with during our childhood, and the people even we work with today keep carrying on that negative self affirmation, and they keep powering their negative stuff onto us. Trust me, if there be garbage, where would anyone wish to put garbage? Throw it off to you. And if you listen to all the garbage people, spew out, trust me, you're going to live a painful life. You're going to have a stressful day. You're going to have your memory bugged with all these negative, phrases, and you are thinking about what your uncle said to you the last day you met him. You're thinking about what your parents said and it was negative, was taking you down instead of propelling you towards the success. We have people that never knew how to use their minds well. We grew up among people that never trained their brains to think critically before telling anything to us. When you don't understand how to use your emotions use you. Your emotions, when agitated, will always be negative. Just like weeds, if you do not take care of your garden, the garden of your mind, if you do not plant better thoughts in the garden of your mind, somebody else is going to plant weeds. And who is this somebody? The people we grew up with, the guardians we had, the school environment. Think about, I remember when I was still a little child, and my teacher is telling me I cannot perform in English. And trust me, I failed English until when, in my senior years, when I had to hire a tutor to take me through English. And now, if that philosophy was changed from the beginning, that was when I was a young child, and somebody could tell me, hey, you can read, you have the ability to read. And by the virtue of reading, I learn more about any language I can or I wish to learn more about just by reading. But because somebody kept reprogramming my memory that I couldn't read, trust me, it kept me for over 6 years trying to hustle through life. And I neglected even the art of living. I couldn't go to the library, to do this research on reading because already my teacher had given me an affirmation that I didn't really care so much to validate, but I just took as the truth. Our memories will always save uh, any information we obsess it with over a given time. If your memory is reprogrammed every day, if you let the media, you leave the advertisements, you leave the internet bombard your mind with all this negative stuff, in due time It's going to be obsessed with negative stuff from the internet, from the music industry, from the negative people. It's like garbage. It will always go out. They can't use their emotions well. So they can't control themselves. Anything that they get obsessed with, they negatively spew it off. And if you're there to listen into that kind of stuff, trust me, it will affect your day. You will feel depressed. Think about it. We work in an economy or in an environment where we have bosses, we have team leaders, we have managers who keep suppressing our ability to work better, to be better than how we joined the company. They keep telling us you cannot perform well. They keep telling us you are not good. They keep, segregating us. You are from this race and somebody is from this race. People from this race cannot perform well. People from this race are the better ones. And this inferiority kind of life boggles your mind. Now you are at work, your emotions are already depressed, they are more suppressed, and you return home in the evening. What is going to happen? Surely you lost your sense of humor during the day, and you home, all you're going to do is tune in into music. You tune in into all this stuff from the internet. You tune in into news. Come on, guys. News is only news to those who make it. Where is your news? What kind of news are you watching? Is the news you watching your own news? Or you watching news that is being made by others? Come on, when are you going to make your own news? When you are dead? Now, just as we humans, we have this innate ability to use our memory well if you take on the initiative to learn, to take time and learn how to use your memory, how to use your emotions, how to control your innate feelings. It all comes from programming. The programming will lead to your thoughts. The thoughts will lead to your feelings. The feelings will lead to actions, and the actions will lead to your results. So where should you tap the recollection? It should be in the programming. Just like we do write software scripts and run them through computers and they perform beautiful results or perform beautiful executions, in the same way, in the human being, you need to upgrade the software running on your memory, running in your brain. You need to reprogram how your mind works, how your mind interprets information, how your memory uses up your information. If you don't do it, trust me, in 10 years from today, think about how enormous you will be off track. If you don't practice a certain set of disciplines and put those disciplines to proper use, think about it in 10 years. How are you going to be? And what kind of company shall you be among? Will you form your own company or you will belong to other people's company? And you just continue gliding through life, being a wandering generality. You are a master of none and you have no skills. Well, skills useful to bring purposeful or to make life meaningful for you, your family, and your offsprings or the generation to come. Anyway, reflect about it and think critically on how you live. Perhaps we shall share more together